girls be like, you so pretty, we should hang out sometime. You trying to give me head? Or you want to be my friend, like, what we doing? Hello, welcome to my channel once again. Today I want to talk about my Tinder dating life. Since the pandemic, I have done a lot more online dating than I normally do, and I have a few stories to tell, but the most recent story that I think is just so funny, I met this girl on Tinder, did the little swipe right. Apparently she couldn't swipe right on me because she was just swiping right on everyone and she ran out of likes. I did not know that you could run out of likes on Tinder. Like the thought, the concept, and of seeing that many people that I like is just unfathomable. So she ended up following me on Instagram because I do have my social media profiles linked to my Tinder account. She messaged me, everything was cool. We started chatting. We liked a lot of the same things, just really getting to know each other. She wanted to link up, I think, the same night, which would have been cool, but I wasn't necessarily in the mood to be social, and I didn't want to pretend, and even then I was looking a hot mess at the time. So we ended up linking up, I want to say 2 days later. We were supposed to go out to a restaurant. She ended up canceling because she's like, oh, I need to pack and it's really not a good time. I'm about to go out of town tomorrow. And I was like, oh, I can help you pack. You haven't even met this girl yet and you're already volunteering to go to her house. That's the number one red flag on my end. And she was like, you know what? You can come through. And I was like, okay. So she both crazy. Either I'm about to die or I'm about to have a motherfucking blast. So I go over to her house. She offered to cook, which normally on a first date wouldn't be something that you would be open to. Like, oh, I'm about to go over your house and you're gonna cook for me for the first date, the first link, whatever. But she just so happened to be a chef, and a pretty damn good one at that. One of the chefs at one of my favorite restaurants, which she ended up telling me when we were connecting. And I thought that was really, really cool. So I went over. She's cooking pasta, which is amazing. Who the fuck doesn't love pasta? It's cheese and noodle sauce. Like, she's cooking pasta. She's shucking oysters. We have the wine going. Like, some vibes were set and effort was put into that. And I really, really loved it. So we get to talking and, the conversation is just flowing. And then come to find out that she recently started dating women, and that was cool. And she was dating a girl for a little bit and they broke up like 2 days before. And if anyone knows anything about lesbians and the lesbian world, first off, you have to break up with someone several times for it to actually be a breakup. And then on top of that, if you broke up 2 days ago in lesbian world, y'all still together. Like, y'all are still together. There's still that little sliver of hope. Granted, it didn't take her much time to get another bitch in her crib. However, they're still together by lesbian standards. So, she was telling me, she was like, oh, well, I think I said something and da-da-da-da, just going down the whole spiel. And then we ended up talking about her and her girlfriend and relating to that. And then I ended up talking about a few of the women that I date, because I am very open about my dating life and how I like to navigate the dating scene. So it's not a secret that I do date multiple people at one time. So with that being said, we just end up kikiing and giving each other advice and girly advice and talking. She ends up showing me her closet because she is supposed to be packing. So she shows me her closet and we're going through her closet. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this is so cute. She has like a adorable, fun girl house. Like, she's definitely a girl's girl. So we're having all this fun in her closet and she's picking out her outfit. And then we go and watch TV some more. And once, the night kind of dwindles down, I'm there and I've been drinking. So I end up spending the night. So I spend the night in her bedroom And of course, it's very platonic. Like, we're still pillow talking a little bit about the people that we're dating, just getting advice, going back and forth with that. And we go to sleep. We ended up sleeping in. She misses her flight because she's tired. You know, she's not fully available for what she needed to go do on her trip. So we end up spending the morning together. And we're watching TV again, talking shit, and we're going through our phones, and then we're talking about the real, which I fucking love. Come to find out, she loves it too, and she wears the same shoe size as me. So she's looking at these shoes. She's like, "Oh, look at these Celine shoes." I was like, "Those are the ones in my obsessions." So now I'm interested because we seem to have so much in common. I'm so interested in just seeing what's in her obsessions, because what if we like the same things? Like, is this the girl that's been buying up all the shoes that I like on the real, and I'm meeting her face to face? I want to go through her obsessions, and I want to see what she likes. And we like a lot of the same stuff on there. Later on that day, her girlfriend ends up coming in. We're all sitting on the couch watching TV, shooting the shit, and then eventually I end up leaving. Long story short, I had a really good time, but it's just like, I was looking for someone to date, allegedly, and I ended up leaving with like a whole homegirl. Like, I ended up spending the whole day with this girl talking about fucking everything under the sun, and just leaving with a friend. So it's so nice when you are open to all of the possibilities that can come from dating, and not just necessarily trying to pocket someone in your life as a romantic partner or a romantic prospect, because you could end up meeting someone who's really dope, and it is what it is. So I still don't know how to process that, but this was my first time in my recent dating experience and trying to date a femme, and I'm gonna say it was a failure. This was definitely a femme failure. I tried. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to connect with the femme on a romantic level, but I would at least like to get some action, if that's possible. But you know, who knows what the future holds, and hopefully it holds something a little bit more slip and slide worthy. So I'll be back with more Tinder tales, because I have a lot of stories about my dating life. Talk to you soon. Bye.